Hello everyone and welcome to Third Eye Reefing. My name is Paul. Thank you for joining with me today. Today we're going to talk about the basically the preliminary stuff that you want to think about before you go and buy your reef tank.
When starting a reef aquarium, it's important to ascertain what kind of inhabitants you want to keep. A great introduction into reef aquaria is the fish only with live rock or fowler system. This system generally requires the least amount of maintenance and allows the hobbyist to keep fish or invertebrates that may be incompatible with corals. Fish like aggressive triggers, angelfish, large surgeonfish, and even sharks and rays are popular in these type of aquaria. As with all saltwater-based organisms, don't mistake the relative less maintenance of this system as an opportunity to neglect the tank, because things like water quality, nutritious foods, and regular maintenance are still necessary for long-term success. The next most common type of reef aquarium is the mixed reef aquarium. This aquarium is considered an intermediate level tank, although I have found it to be the most challenging given the individual biological niches that corals inhabit in the wild. Mastering flow and lighting for LPS corals that isn't too strong, but strong enough for Acropora, is in my experience probably one of the biggest challenges. While my Acropora don't mind the strong variable flow of a wave maker, I have had to rehome corals like bubble corals and Cinerina because of the turbulent water. The general chemical and biological requirements are 76 to 78 Fahrenheit for temperature, 1.025 specific gravity for salinity, 8 to 12 DKH for alkalinity, nitrate less than 10 parts per million, phosphate less than 0.1 parts per million, 350 to 400 parts per million calcium, and 1200 to 1400 parts per million magnesium. The third and final type of reef aquarium is the Acropora or SPS dominated tanks. These are considered the apex of reef aquarium keeping and are the most demanding in terms of light, flow, tight, stable chemistry, mature microbial populations for nitrification, denitrification, and phosphate control, and initial investment. While keeping SPS corals isn't something a beginner can't keep, it does lend itself to hours of education, a lot of patience, and learning how to make small steps towards achieving a goal. While I do think you can use the previously mentioned parameters for a successful Acropora or SPS dominated reef tank, many reefers have had success keeping ultra-low nutrient tanks to develop an aesthetically pleasing or pale look to Acropora.
Please like, subscribe, and comment in the comment section. I really appreciate you joining me today and look forward to hearing from you. Thanks again. Happy reefing.